Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be more of a chit chat, get ready with me. More because I just wanna, talk to you guys. And I haven't done this kind of video at all in my channel, so gotta spice it up a little bit. I got a request from one of my friends, Piora. Hey girl. And she wanted me to do the look that I did on my 2015 favorites, which is this one right here. I'm going to try to do the eyes as close as possible as I did in that photo. When I was doing my makeup for the 2015 favorites, I was kind of just throwing things on. I didn't really know what specifically I wanted my eye makeup to look like. I have a gist of what I was using. Yeah. Like I definitely remember the lashes and some of the eyeshadows, but I'll make it work to make it look as close as possible. So yeah. So let's just jump right in. So of course I already have my brows on. I always do my brows first because they take me the longest to do. I don't know, I'm really slow with my brows. Like I like to be nice and precise about them, and if I do it on camera, it's gonna be like 25 minutes and I'm not even done. I only did my brows, like, you know? So that's why I always do my brows first, if any of you were wondering. If you weren't, well, there you go. If I sound stuffy, I'm sorry. I think I'm getting a cold. Like my throat is itching, my nose is kind of stuffy. So excuse my stuffy voice. Okay, to start off, I'm gonna prime my eyes with, what is this? Matte Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. I'm gonna try to use my fingers. I have long nails, so I usually apply this with a brush, but we'll just make it work today. I'm just gonna apply this all over my lid. I'm just gonna do the other eye. Ew, I got it in my nail. See, this is why I don't do it with my fingers. If you hear a lot of noises in the background, one, it's my mom because she's cooking downstairs, and two, it's really windy here in New York, so the wind is like crazy strong and you can hear it outside, so little disclaimer. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a little bit of my LaLa Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set the primer we had on before. You can definitely use an eyeshadow if you want. Translucent powder is also really good since it is translucent. It won't add any color, but it will definitely set your primer. Okay, so the first color that I'm going to go into is Colourpop Super Shock Eyeshadow in Cornelious. This is one of the colors that came in the quad that Kathleen Lights made. Where is the Lights, I think it's called? Let me check, hold on. Yes, Where the Light Is. It came in this quad. I believe now that you can get it individually, so you don't have to buy the whole quad just to get this color or any of the colors that you like in there. So I'm going to take my Morhpe E17 brush and just dip it in there. I find that with Colourpop eyeshadows, synthetic brushes work best as opposed to using natural hair brushes. The natural hair brushes don't pick up as much product as a synthetic brush does. So this is going to be kind of like my transition shade. Okay, so the next color that I'm gonna take is the Colourpop eyeshadow in 2AT. I don't know if that's how you say it. I don't know how to pronounce it. 2AT? No clue. But I'm gonna use another Morhpe E17 brush and just dip it in. And this is gonna stay more on the outer crease. Get a little bit into the crease. I'm kind of doing like a pushing motion, or more like a patting motion, just so I can apply most of the product towards that area. Going in with another Colourpop eyeshadow, I'm going to take the color LaLa. It's a really, really nice color. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a rose gold coppery shade. And I really, really like it. So I'm gonna take my crown brush in C421 and just take it. I am going to take a lot of it. And then I'm just going to apply that to my lid. Since it is a little bit more pinky than I want it to be, I'm going to go into my Morphe 350 palette. And then I'm going to take this color right here with a Morphe 167 brush and just apply that everywhere I put the Colourpop LaLa shade. I'm just gonna tap it in. Do you guys hear the wind? Okay, now I'm just gonna take my Sigma E40 brush and just to blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. Because harsh lines ain't cute. Okay, so now for winged liner, I'm going to use my NYC liquid eyeliner. But first I'm going to apply a little bit of tape. Only because I am not a pro at doing winged liner. And it irks me when they come out uneven, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape on. I'm now taking my liquid liner, and I'm just gonna do a regular wing. Hopefully that came out good. I want it to be a little more sharper, but we'll clean that up later. Okay, so I hate the way my wings came out, but I'm just gonna keep them because I don't feel like doing them over again. So yeah, I'm going to put my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara to prep them for lashes. So the lashes I'm going to use are my KOKO Lashes in Cocoa. Alright, there we go. Both lashes on. Okay, now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Smoothing Primer. And I'm just going to put this on my nose and my chin because my pores are ridiculous. It's time for a nose strip. And then I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Mattifying Primer, and I'm going to put this on my forehead. Like, if you put too much of this, it's going to be like too matte. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to take the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This is all because of Nikki Tutorials. She raves about this and she said it's amazing, and I've already tried it and it's really, really good. It smells really manly. It smells like my boyfriend. I'm gonna just take that and I'm gonna apply that everywhere I didn't put another primer. I mean, this primer is really, really good. Like, it's good for long lasting. It's more of a like hydrating type of primer, I guess. It's not matte at all, but it is really good for long lasting. That's why I put a mattifying primer on my forehead, because I do get really oily there. So I only put a little bit, not a lot. And once it starts to get tacky, that's when we can put our foundation. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And then take my beauty blender and just apply that all over your face. I haven't used my beauty blender in so long. It's crazy. Because I've been using my Real Techniques complexion sponge because that's what it's called. I would always call it the beauty sponge, but it's called the complexion sponge. Now for concealer, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Creamy Beige. Oh, I forgot to put my correcting thing. I'm also going to take a little bit of my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer onto it because this one is looking kind of orange. So now to set my concealer, I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush and my LaLa Mercier translucent powder. I put a little bit on my brush for now, and then I'm gonna take my beauty blender again and just look up and blend it out one more time so nothing gets in the creases. Then I'm going to take my setting powder and just set. Now I'm just going to take my Urban Decay concealer again and just highlight my chin, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit of my forehead. I'm taking my LaLa Mercier powder and Real Techniques brush. I'm going to set where I put the concealer. Now to bronze up the skin because I'm looking pale, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion bronzer in 30M. Now to contour, I'm going to take the one and only Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to use my NARS Eater brush. Now I'm just going to take a dual fiber brush just to blend it out. Now for blush, I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and this is in the color Exposed, and I'm going to use a Morphe E3 brush. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to take my Girlacktic Beauty highlighter in Natural. I think that's what it's called. It just says Face Glow Natural, so I'm guessing that's what the name is. And I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 23 brush. This is more of like a natural highlight. I like using it as a base for the next highlighter that we're going to use. So the next highlighter I'm gonna take is Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. Everyone and their mother has this because it is the most beautiful highlighter ever. So I'm going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it just so it gives me a more intense highlight. Just spray it and apply it. You see how much of a glow that gives? Oh, it's so pretty. I'll die. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the lips, which is the last part. I'm going to line my lips with the MAC Spiced Lip Pencil. For the lipstick, I'm going to take my Colourpop Ultra Liquid Lipstick in Beeper, and you guys know this is my favorite color ever. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take the color 2AT again. I'm probably totally butchering that name. I really don't even know how to say it. With a Morphe M515 brush. I want it to be a little more darker on my lower lash line, so I'm gonna go into my Morphe 350 palette. I'm gonna take this bottom color right here with the same brush that I used. Okay, so now with my crown brush, the C421 brush, I'm gonna take this color that we put on our lids. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the points of the brush, and then I'm going to put that towards the inner corner, well, inner part of my lower lash line. So now for eyeliner, for my waterline, I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. Oh, why does Urban Decay have such long names for their products? I'm out of breath after saying their products. But this is in the color Whiskey. It's like a brownie shade. And now for mascara, for my bottom lash line, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Alright, so that is the completed look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the chit chat get ready with me. That way I know I should do more for you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already so you guys can see more videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!